With the Healthy Food Finance Fund, it allowed me to invest in some more of that small equipment.
There's a lot of benefits because of the HFFF grant.
It was life-changing.
When we were awarded that grant is what made it come to fruition.
I'm Kristen Swazowski-Tran, and welcome to my farm, Ladue Grange. Come on to one of the production fields. And there are about 7,000 plants in this particular plot. In order to really lay this kind of fabric down, I needed some special equipment. The BCS tractor that I got through the HFF fund, I ordered a trencher, and the trencher runs a channel through, and that way I can slip this fabric into those channels, and it helps anchor everything down. One of the areas that we really need help with is our supply chain. Farmers really like to be farmers. We don't necessarily like to be delivery drivers. We don't necessarily like to be cashiers. We don't necessarily like anything that's not actually growing. So we want to figure out, how to make that direct stream from the farmer to the consumer, even a straighter path. One of the wonderful things that is happening in the Valley is that we're having partnerships. And one of the partnerships was Ogallala Commons. I can bring produce in, drop it off, and then it's able to be distributed.
My name is Berlin Irvin. I am Director of Operations with Ogallala Commons, and I live out in Clayton, New Mexico. Ogallala Commons is a nonprofit organization. We've been connecting farmers with markets such as schools and senior centers, just helping them find viable markets and being able to focus on farming.
The co-op kind of came together with the idea of consolidating people's products. I feel like there's a resurgence. I feel like our board and our membership has grown. And along with that, which I think is really exciting, is there's a lot of benefits that are transpiring because of the HFFF grant that we got. What we're finding is that we're working to identify farmers and communities all over the state and to get distribution routes so that if I'm in Mora and I have 50 pounds of zucchini, I'm not just looking at selling it here in this community. We're connecting farmers and ranchers, people that are, really working to build small farms. And we're connecting them with stores, grocery stores, small grocery stores. Ogallala Commons is playing a big role in the distribution part of it. If we have an abundance of produce, we can distribute it through Ogallala because they're going to have this refrigerated trailer here.
It's hard for the school to go to 15 different farmers to get maybe 30 pounds of tomatoes versus us working with the producers. They have one place to go, one place to shop, but we're working with all the producers and getting them what they need.
My name is Jason Gonzalez, and I am the founder, and along with my wife, of Bamboo Micro Farms. And we specialize in microgreens, and we are expanding into hydroponic lettuce and herbs. My grandfather's whole backyard was this enormous garden. He would have garlic growing, lots of peppers, sometimes tomatoes, melons. He would rotate, and there would be different things growing, but every year it was, I remember just being amazed. I would walk out there and look around, and it was like I was walking into a different world. It was just amazing. It was life-changing because it allowed me to pursue farming as a living rather than having to make a living elsewhere and have that as a little side gig, so to speak. It would have never become what it is today without that grant in 2024. There's no way. But we sell to institutions like senior centers and schools, and those particular crops are distributed by Ogallala Commons. So the fact that they can go to a senior center and there can be a salad bar there that has New Mexican grown nutritious products like our microgreens, to me it's an honor, because I feel like our seniors sometimes get forgotten about. The same thing with children. There's children that go to school and almost the only food they eat is at school because there's not a lot of money or resources at home. So the fact that they can go to school, have highly nutritious local foods available to them, that's an honor as well. The biggest gaps right now is distribution and communication within that area. And myself, Berlin Irving, Carla, once monthly, we all get on a Zoom call and we discuss the pains of the distribution and we propose improvements. Working with Ogallala Commons has made all the difference in gaining those skills which you need to have as a farmer. If you're trying to sell anywhere besides just at a farmer's market, you need to learn more about those other distribution areas.
The cold storage here in Clovis came about. There was a need here with Mark and Tommy, MTA Farms, and a couple of other producers that are New Mexico grown certified. Having that certification and having produce available, but nowhere to store it. One of our board members brought up the Healthy Food Financing Grant. When we were awarded that grant, that really is what made it come to fruition. What's been missing is really the collaboration. Before, it was little organizations doing the same thing, but separately. Through grants and programs like this that help us connect us together, I think the collaboration would really take our whole food systems and our work that we're doing together to a whole other level.
It feels really good. It feels like something's really evolving here. It was a really grassroots, basic dream. A small dream can become something big. And I think the big thing is people need to not be afraid to dream or not to follow their dreams.
Food is medicine. It really nourishes our communities and our bodies and our souls. It's New Mexicans feeding New Mexicans. That's familia.